There are some bad Mamma Jammas over by the Knights right now, I think.
Oh, nice.
Parker, you don't have a potato, do you?
It's weird. Tarkov runs like shit on my computer.
Well, aren't you running it like a 4K resolution? You have a 4K monitor, right?
No. Yeah, but I don't have it running at that.
What do you have it running at?
Just normal 1980. 1920 by 1080.
What about it? Like wrecks your machine? Because don't you have a
I don't know.
1070?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I have a 1070 as well. Someone on metal?
Oh, I know what it is. You have a 7th gen Intel processor, don't you?
Yeah.
7700K.
Yep.
Oh. I put a bullet in some boy's face.
What direction? I heard you shoot left, but I don't know where you went.
In his
Yeah,
face. That's the direction.
By the pipe on the wall. I'm jumping over to it right now.
Pipe on the wall.
Yeah, where are you at?
I'm on top of Hermetic.
I'm to your left, far left.
Far left. Isaac. Okay, I see a gate. I'm next to the tower.
Yeah, you're not late, Isaac. Don't worry. I literally just started.
Yeah, across the fence. It's me.
Across
on the left side. Yep.
Oh, wait. I don't see you.
It's fine.
I'll get everything all set.
Okay, because I'm like right next to the watchtower.
Oh, I forgot to do this.
We got painkillers. We got a bandage.
Actually,
big pimpin'.
Oh wow! I spawned with the fuel conditioner and a gas analyzer.
Right.
I'm jumping over in a second.
Alright, I hear you.
Jump out for a few.
Oh, shoot him!
Again, just because that is gonna be loud when. Or get rid of that. There we go. Probably make a composing music thing instead of wrecking my whatchamacallit. Did they update? Again? Nice. Alright. Yeah, instead of wrecking my gaming one every single time. Yeah, so I'm actually working on the trailer theme right now. Not really. I guess the Halloween trailer. So let's see. It's gonna sound weird, but I'll explain kind of why it sounds way too upbeat. I don't know too much about the original virus lore. It was Max and all the others who wrote that stuff actually before I got there. Wait, is this 6? This is 6. Okay. This goes with this. I can actually start them at the same time. So this is actually gonna, after I'm done doing different edits and stuff on it, it's actually gonna sound like sounds like this. Oh, and then I also have this, which I really like. So here. That honestly doesn't belong in the DMS area. Go here. And then there's something I want to fix with that string. Thanks. Yeah, it's coming along pretty good. We did a big playtest today and it went really well. But there is definitely stuff I'd fix with the music system. Like there's glitches that I need to address. All right, so sounds. Insert new track. This one in there. This. Oh, cute. There we go. I like that. Hey, K-Man. How's it going? We'll see how this is turning out so far. Oh, I can't wait till like the intense percussion stuff is in. Thanks. Yeah, I'm actually working on the trailer theme for upcoming trailer, essentially. We've been playing a lot this weekend and taking screenshots for Steam and stuff like that. And I got done with a bunch of the art assets for the stream or the Steam page, so I'm working on a lot of that stuff. I was explaining earlier when it was just Isaac. Essentially, this is actually how the song sounds. And I'm slowing it down because I like how it changes the pitch. If you try to force a pitch change, I don't know, it just doesn't come out like it should. Sounds different. And actually, over here, I want to touch on this real quick. Oh yeah, this goes away. Sorry, the wife's heading to work, so. I do this so much where I start making a different song entirely in the save, like an entirely different song in the save file for something I'm working on because it's just the ADD. But so I had an idea for this right here. This needs to be higher. There we go. And when I was listening to it, I think I heard something like this. This needs to go up. Nope. So when I'm working on, once it gets the slowed down treatment, it'll sound like this. I think I actually should go up instead of down, now that I think about it. All right. Well, interesting. Go this. Go to this. Okay. Damn, that is really, I don't know, I really like that. Wait. Actually, and yeah, okay. So this sounds like a weird song to have for No Room in Hell, but I was actually thinking about incorporating it into the game in a way that a lot of people would expect. So I think we all know that, like, if you're infected and you jump on the helicopter at the end of the round, you win. But if the game continued to follow what was happening, you would turn into a zombie and murder everyone. So on the helicopter. So I was thinking about creating this rare situation that people would stumble into, where if they're feeling chivalrous, let's say that word, or let's use that word for it, and stayed off the plane or the helicopter. I keep saying plane. Stayed off the helicopter at evac, and because they were infected, and let it leave them behind. Like they're watching their teammates go, they help their teammates get there, but they're infected. And then if they held the gun for suicide at the end, or I think I would have to rely on a trigger for suicide because I don't think I could guess that this was their situation. But if they were watching the helicopter fly away and held the button for suicide, it would start playing this. I think it would be perfect. All right. And that's a reminder that this is in the save file of a totally different song. I like it. All right, now I just severely extended that compared to what it was. I even had a piano that I had in. Like, let's see. Could possibly put that in at the end, but then you had lower version. Just had like that right there. Whoops, that's low. All right, I'm going to leave this out just for now and then export this. Calling this, yeah, X3 version 2. Oh, I'm sure. Probably like more in a condensed city since city has sewer system and there's a lot of traffic with that water in a larger city. I could see that. I don't know if it would like get out into the ocean and then have like 0.0000001% out of every, I don't know, 100,000 gallons of water. So it wouldn't even like make that's a horribly inaccurate, I'm sure, like uh figure there. But I don't think it would be potent enough essentially to get into the ocean and turn. You would have like zombie whales and stuff like that. That would be such a weird thing. There's a violin that comes in a string that comes in right here. Cool. Right here. Can't even hear it. 6. Is that low? Low string needs to get like raise up. Let's follow this. I need to follow it too. All right. So it is. None of these are actually louder. But you hear this. Wait. Oh, it doesn't go. It doesn't actually have samples for that low. That's why it sounds different. Yeah. I wonder. Guys, gotta hear how this sounds. I can capitalize on that. Wait. Yeah, so basically, because it doesn't have a sample for that low F, it is coming out, making the other ones louder, and it's kind of accentuating the 3 notes that are in there. God, is that giving it like a really good sound? Right here. Wait. Here. So I want to see if I create a replacement for this. Let's clone. This. Delete the trailer theme. Bringing this over. All right, there we go. Don't worry, you still have it right here. Boop. All right. You guys want to see this really stupid funny part from a playtest we have today? I have to warn you though, the person I was playing, or Hawk, who's the guy I was looking at, he what is it? He had a pistol, like a new pistol in his hand that hasn't been like rigged properly, so he's not holding it properly, but you can see from like the previous trailer of ours and this like small little clip that like it has changed exponentially. But I just thought it was hilarious. Let me see if I can find it real quick. I just threw my dumb. Hey, I'd love to hear it if you do. So, just a heads up. It sounds weird to call you a scumbag, but hey, scumbag, how's it going? You're just in time. I was about to. This is from our playtest today, and it's real short, so it's not going to give anything away. Hey, I'm glad you liked it. I can't wait to the new one too. I mean, like playing with the community, it's gonna be fun. So anyway, like I said, the person, the gun in his hand is not rigged properly, so it's gonna look ridiculous. And the character is rather new, so it's half T-posing. But it was just funny part, so I'm just gonna play it. I'll share it with you guys for hanging out on the stream.
I don't know when Andrew did this.
I think this is an older build, dude.
He killed himself, that's why.
Oh no!
We don't have the animation yet.
Your character was so hot too.
Have at it.
That was basically it. Super short. Sorry.
I don't know when Andrew did this.
I think this is an older build, dude.
It can't be too old. Oh no!
It must be like 2 days
Your
after
character
that.
was so hot too.
Have at it. I don't know when Andrew did this.
I think
Sorry. It might be immature of me, but I found that freaking hilarious. Exactly. It's even the name of the movie or the video file. I couldn't think of anything better to name it. It's just too perfect.
I don't
Have
know
at it.
when
.mp4.
Andrew did this.
I think this is an older build, dude.
This is good times. But yeah,
Can't be
the
too
lighting.
old.
Oh
no! It must be like
Like, we
2
don't
days
update
after
it
that.
so
Character was
much with
so
it
hot
lately.
too.
Have at it. I don't know when.
Actually, that's the person I used in the thumbnail for this. In the corner. I just cut off her T-pose arm basically. But yeah, I mean if you look at like original kind of showcase trailer, like the really early teaser, then this, it's like night and day. Sorry, I'm YouTubing on this. Had to have a quicker way to get. Taking me forever to get to their damn channel. There we go. Yeah, if you look at this. I can tell you the zombies massively updated. Let's see. Yeah, like just that kind of lighting. And then you look at sorry, I'm not organized here.
I don't know when Andrew did this.
I think this is an older build, dude.
Yeah,
It can't
big
be too
difference.
old. Oh no!
It must be like
Your character was so hot too.
Have at it.
Yeah, like the old running animation stuff. It's gotten so much better. I literally have the entire 8 gig run through everything.
How do I?
If I could find a like
I actually-
thing that doesn't give too much away, but kind of shows.
That was so scary. Okay. Closing.
Oh yeah. So someone was dead, so they were T-posing,
so scared.
which is still
Juice
an early
I
like
almost
a
died like 3 times just
debug
getting-
kind of glitch.
Okay.
And I was
Yeah,
recording
that's
it way
something I
too
know
high
zombies
of
will
a
too.
setting, so it
Whenever I
was
see
lagging my
zombies
game.
now, I wanna them.
Oh,
More and
what?
Okay, 540.
This is all Night of the Living Dead, by the way. So like, it's huge. It's huge now.
Record footage.
Are your lines bad? Oh, somebody's using a big weapon, no, or fucked up weapon?
Okay, I did 540. Now what? Can you
I don't know
guys-
because Night of the Living Dead, like
Footage.
Are your
No Merman Hell 2 is on Unreal now.
There's no line.
What are you doing?
I set it to. I set it to.
You just get to hear
540
all this.
Do you not have a
Bitch in the
yellow line
background.
and a teal line?
No, I only see. It might not be working for.
Lines, but the thing is, so that's what I'm saying.
Let's see.
That's what.
So like they lag and then they kind of. I'm very scared.
Oh,
You're-
now I'm dead. Now I have to fucking spectate the rest of this because I fucking.
Max. Okay. Anyway, I should give it much more, but it's night and day compared to where it was. Let's see. Thought what model new animation for hell? Everything is fairly new. I'm sure they'll be able to move the weapons over. I mean, like, no, I almost used Titanfall as an example, but Titanfall is technically built on Source. I mean, you get like everything from like Call of Duty games and stuff like that in there. There's always someone who is able to translate over that kind of stuff. So it'll happen. Nothing can stop an eager, talented person on the PC. So, oh yeah, totally. See, that was a visual example of what ADD looks like. It's that I had every intention of touching on something with these strings, and I just ended up playing 3 different videos. So, sorry about that. Literally the world's worst ADD. This is Parent 20. Is Parent 20 on here? Yes, it is. Cool. All right, so I actually think this should go up one. This. No. Gosh, that was awful. All right, one above. All right, so this. Fucking perfect. All right. Alrighty, let's do it. How this version sounds. I don't even know what to name this version. I get so bad with names. First of all, this was under. I named it Eloquent Stream. That seemed fitting. Version 2 alt. Version. Yeah, it's bad. That's bad. I suck at naming things. But yeah, guys, I have absolutely no doubt all this stuff's gonna make it in whatchamacallit, Gary's mod. And then actually, there was actually, I think on the website in one of the blogs they shared a ton of the pictures that kind of like showcase the new weapons. Like, because they were all remodeled from the ground up. Our first ones. Development. This goes. Time passes pretty quick when you're working. There we go. Guns, lots of guns. So, even shows like the old and the new. Like, our guy that does models is insane. Hey, Popon. He even like gets his own fingerprint. It's kind of like his calling card, and he puts it on his guns. Yeah, the hunting rifle. Good. How about you? Yeah, so his calling card is always to put his fingerprint on the guns that he models. And he does like the dirty. He'll do like the what is it? The grease marks. And actually, if I can find his page, I'm pretty sure he has like a Unity plugin on his page that will actually like show the actual model. See if I can find. So there's a cool thing because a lot of these are like shown with, yeah, like here's a built up grease and stuff like that, smudges. But yeah, I love the new ones. All the stuff that you see is in there. Like if you look real hard at it. But let me think here. So the video I showed actually did have. Sorry. Because okay, so these attachments, like if you actually check out the guy's site, you'll see like all the attachments, or a bunch of guns with different attachments, that kind of thing, and that kind of like ties into what we're doing because you can actually pick up guns and remove their attachments, and then put it on something else that you want. So if you're not a fan of like the M4, you can take off the attachment on it and put it on something else. As long as it supports it, essentially. I think it was right before. Yeah, here we go. One sec, sorry, someone's knocking on my door. This is from, yeah, one of the newest builds. And I was showing it off earlier, Popon, before. Yeah, sorry, there's my dog. Give me back my Oculus. But, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, so that was. I was showing it off a little earlier. It is night and day compared to the old one. Like lighting and everything and models. And it really is true that a lot of this stuff really kind of comes together right at the end because there's no point in finalizing anything that might change. So, but yeah, here we go.
All going to be off by default unless you tell them
to. Okay, so I think I had, if I remember right, I had an M4 that had a ACOG that I really wanted, but I like to use the other gun more. So So now you can actually like bring it up, almost like Crisis, essentially. It's the closest thing I can compare to. You can bring it up, take off the thing, take your gun, bring it up, and then you can actually like put that attachment on there.
I don't
So
see the radio tower.
that is completely new from Room in Hell
I
1.
did farm, gas station, ranger station.
I gotta go take care of. I gotta go take care of Theo anyway.
Actually,
but
this is
I guess we
exactly
already
where that
played
part
before
happens. So I'll
matches,
just show it since Papon didn't see it.
I'm about to shoot myself in the face.
This is really
How do you,
juvenile.
how do you
part,
shoot yourself in
Papa.
the face again?
Okay.
How much my kids are fighting in the background. Playing this is the only thing keeping me from shooting myself in the face. I have 4 kids yelling in the background, so.
Is there anywhere we've not chat?
I was recording
Matt, I
at
think
like
this is
way
an older
too
build,
high
if
of
I'm
a
being
bit rate,
honest,
so it was
because
lagging me down
there
so
should have
hard
been
in
some
game.
newer stuff in here that I put in a day or two ago.
I don't know when.
This is a new
I think this is an
before.
older build, dude.
rigging is messed up on the gun he had, so it.
It can't be too old.
Oh, no.
It must be like
No
2
animation.
years
Your
or
character
something.
was so hot too.
Have at it.
Oh, I just died from infection, I guess. But I'm a female, so I
There's
can
Max.
tell. All right, I'm taking off, guys. I gotta take care of Theo.
I like the new character model so much more. Yeah, so he's just like, have at it. Anyway, let's see how this sounds now that I changed it. Yeah, my friend. Okay, so my friend. This is totally side story. My friend at work was so into Oculus and everything VR, and I had never tried it before, and he just like totally sold me on. Yeah, it really is. Like I had it side by side with the trailer we had up, and the new build, and it's all coming together for the final stretch essentially. But yeah, so my friend at work, he totally sold me on VR, and I had never even tried it, but he convinced me to get an Oculus Quest, so I got that, and then it like blew me away. So I pre-ordered the Oculus Quest 2, and because of that, I've been letting my kids play with it, the original one, a lot more. Before, I wouldn't even let them touch the dang thing. Kids destroy everything. Everything. Let's see how this sounds. Who's your friend, Mohammed? I have to re-listen to that end again. What's up, Isaac? Hey, if you could recreate No Room in Hell in Roblox, that'd be utterly amazing. I'd play it. I would totally play it. Okay, so that's the part. Force pattern 21. Holy crap. Right here. Oh no. I just realized what I did. I had everything selected, so when I changed the source pattern, I changed everything. Alright, that makes sense. Like, no more row and hell blocks. No more room and yeah, no more room and hell blocks. Okay, so this is no, I haven't heard of that one. So I actually think this should be I'm gonna just play this real quick. It's the B. This is the other thing I'm working on tonight. Trailer theme. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Ugh. I hate having long hair. I have to do the whoosh to the side. I just haven't had a haircut in 2020 yet. All the crap. Can get like the model of the zombie runner. There were several runner models. My kids are really getting into Roblox Studio. Makes some interesting stuff. I don't know. Whoever makes it first is probably make bank. Maybe we should. Thanks for funding. Loot boxes for God. I have no idea what. Probably character models or something. Yeah, I mean, my oldest is 13, so I have 4 of them. 13, 10, 8, and 7. They're all hitting up Roblox. We play Arsenal together. It's like a Counter-Strike, essentially, on Roblox. And then they always play like different horror games and stuff on there. The thing that is throwing it off is I'll come back to that string one. It's right here. Just how it sounds at all. Fresh out. Oh. Oh no. Pose. I won. And together. One of them messes with it, so my 13-year-old messes with it so much, I'm sure he probably could. See if this sounds any better. Yeah. Duke Nukem 3D is one of my favorite games in the world. You know what's really weird for someone who works on video game music? My favorite version of Doom 3D is or not Doom 3D, I'm sorry. Duke Nukem 3D is Duke Nukem 64. For some reason I love that one. And part of it is because like the environmental sounds are so well done and in the Nintendo 64 version, they had to leave out the music. So unless you're at the menu, all the levels don't have music or the background sounds. But they actually that was, I think, the first version of Duke Nukem that they actually made truly 3D. Kind of what they did with Meltdown or Megaton Edition, and then the newest one. I own pretty much all of them on Steam, I believe. Yeah, Megaton Edition. There's that other one. I bought it on the Switch, and it is last. Where did I get that? Yeah, I have it on the Switch. Yeah, and that one was taken off of the store. So if you don't have it, it's not even on Steam for you. I don't think you can actually search for it and buy it. There's something from a different World Tour. Yeah, so now you have 3D 20th Anniversary Edition, and then so they don't even have that. Thank God I bought that right away. I never pass up Duke Nukem. I fucking love Duke Nukem. But Megaton Edition is just the best. Yeah, Isaac, I have played Gary's Mod. Actually, I've streamed it not too long ago. But yeah, I know about it. I have not played it nearly as much as I should have. Yeah, I'm pretty sure my Switch has it. It just some version of it came out on the Switch. Pretty sure this is looking for a Joy-Con, and I've got one for you. Oh, my controller's dead. That's why. All right. Anyway, back to over there. Yeah, I have it on Switch though, and that's been amazing. You actually, well, yeah. So the original No Room in Hell is Source, so I'm sure they could just drag and drop most of that stuff into Gmod. But yeah, I mean, number 2 is going to be on Unreal Engine 4, so I'd have to assume at least there's going to be slightly more work to get that in. But like I said earlier, I'm sure some talented person somewhere is going to get that in. Oh. I want to hear if it sounds desynced. Oh, I totally just realized I missed a message from you pronounce it Johan? Love the Angels. You can't wait. I love that one too. That one, if you work on that, you're biased. You're always biased when you work on your own stuff. Actually, I should say you're actually more critical. You're biased, but at the same time more critical. But yeah, there's Dark Knights is one of my favorites, and then it's one of the piano ones I made for this one that I haven't touched on in a while, and then but I have to return back to for a specific place I'm going to put it. But then yeah, Angel's Plea. I really like Angel's Plea a lot. So it's good. I'm so, like I said, so sick of having long hair. It goes in my eyes. It's horrible. Can't wait till I can get a haircut. Yeah, it's like you're your own worst enemy kind of thing, or your harshest critic as well. Funny, there were some songs that like a lot of people really like, but it's so hard for me, or like I had so much trouble with it, or so many late night hours. I'm just like, I never want to hear that again. Like, I think the Gray theme was one of those. You guys ever played the Half-Life 2 mod called Gray? Kind of Silent Hillish. Like way back. It's pretty old at this point. I think they're working on a second one. It's actually pretty good. Like it's free, so it's pretty good. I don't know if it's on Steam. Let me see. Like worth a run through essentially. Not going to take too long, but it's pretty good. Yeah, I don't think it. Oh, don't want to show my emails. All right, there we go. I think like, I mean, as flattering as it is, I think like PewDiePie and Markiplier and all them played it. Yeah, it was at least a long time ago. I love Cry Fear. It's so good. But this I made the theme for this before I jumped ship and went to No Room in Hell. And then, because they were going with like a Silent Hill kind of theme, and he kept wanting to use like heavy metal, like intense music, and I was like, dude, you need like literally the opposite for this. Like you need like soft piano music. This has a Cry of Fear feeling to it, so I mean, it is very Silent Hill Cry of Fear. It's really good, I can say. Yeah, this is really good. But yeah, I was gonna say I'm actually surprised that's all they have. So anyway, they got a different composer who was more than willing to like make all the heavy metal music for him. I wonder, I actually made a news update once. I used this picture and I put headphones on it in like a really old version of Photoshop. Let me see. Articles. The main guy was really bad at updating, so I was like, I'll update. Like, ambience update. December 13th, 2011. By Thought Music. Yeah. Hello, everyone. My name is Garrett. Otherwise known as... I used to go by G-Dog Talk. This is memory lane. Just pure memory lane. But yeah, so my stuff was like slow and industrial, and then but he wanted heavy metal. So like we bought the lead, and I butted heads constantly. And actually, it was because we butted heads so much that I ended up leaving, going to No Room in Hell, or applying for it essentially. And then I gotta scroll down here. But yeah, it was basically because the guy and I had like two completely different ideas of how it should work that I ended up on No Room in Hell. And then ironically, even though there's like a soundtrack release or whatever for the Gray mod, the theme, which everyone assumes that doesn't really bother me, but the theme, they assume that the original composer, since his name's over everything, or not the original composer, the guy who came in afterward, his name's over everything, that he made it. But there's a ton of like the more ambient songs in the game are stuff that I made that he left in, even though I jumped ship. So, and which actually it's like only flattering. Hey Nepar, how's it going? Somewhere in here. It's somewhere in like the old depths of, let's see, right? So I won't play the whole thing, obviously, but like it's pure industrial, like gritty. Yeah, my old pre-No Room in Hell gig. I would love that. Silent Hill, anything remotely close to Silent Hill, I'm 100% down for it. I've even, like, as I've been working on music and I find, like, Silent Hill-ish style instruments, I always save them. Let's see. It's really slow. Right here, though, is where it gets kind of different.
Let me turn that up. There we go. How's it going, Riz? Playing, that's what's cool. Birmingham and oh shit. Hello, Patty. That is my snake. Meow.
I think he's got to go. Gotta get past this part.
That means no dangers.
I feel like I should go to the repair.
They have boots on the wall. Fuck.
I thought he stayed at the menu longer. I forgot who it was, but one of the guys like stayed on the menu for so damn long, and it's like you could hear it then. It's very Silent Hill-ish.
Did they close? I hate it, but...
Oh wait, here you go. Finale was used for the menu, but you just used it at random parts.
I hope this flashlight has batteries.
Has batteries. Yeah, he didn't. English was definitely not his first language, which, by the way, I thought was awesome because I don't even speak my first language well. And of course, if you're making your own game, you definitely want to throw yourself into it, like voice stuff and all that. But yeah, you'll hear this a lot during the game, and like a few more ambient sounds, and then I made like, I forgot what I did, but like I think I yawned into a mic, and then I extended it and like added crazy filters to it, so it sounded like a loud roar, and I think I made like 60 or 70 sound effects for the game that were left in. But yeah. Yeah, I honestly, like, a mic, your mic isn't a really big part of it, but it's not everything. Like, for example, like even with this mic, I have like a foam thing. Essentially, fake foam. So something like this. And so I built something that, you know, has this on the bottom, and then it has it like around here. So essentially when we record, we have like the whole, sorry, I'm probably beating the crap out of this and it's probably loud, but yeah, like we have the whole thing like encompassed. And I take it off this and I put it back on its stand. I put it on foam and then I surround it. So the whole thing is like this, essentially, the middle, and it's sitting on foam. And then I put like a little thing of foam on top, like, and that way you can scream, you can do whatever, and you're not going to get the reverb right back at you. And that's kind of the huge thing with if you're gonna do voices for anyone, you want to just get rid of the reverb. How we did it in the original No Room in Hell, you know, like Cleric doing his original voices, he would go in the closet. Oh my god, I can't do this. Sorry. He would go in the closet and I'm gonna buzz my head next time I'm on here. My head's gonna be buzzed. He would actually, when he would record lines, he would be at the point of like passing out by dehydration. He would go into his closet with his mic and he would put 2 quilts over him. So like he was, you know, like you see kids hiding in the movies with the quilt over them with the flashlight. He would be under 2 quilts in his closet, and he would record and he'd have a flashlight and he'd have the lines written down and he'd record them that way. So, and it's a cheap way. It really works. Trust me. It's a cheap way to get rid of reverb. Essentially a blanket is a great insulator for sound. And, yeah, I mean, so he would do that and he would record like 20 or 30 lines and he would just come out like 10 pounds lighter and just sweating and dying. And yeah, he did that multiple times. But like, there's always a way, essentially. Like, you don't have to buy expensive stuff. Like, thankfully, my work deals with a lot of, like, my day job deals with a lot of foam. So whenever they have something that isn't the right size or whatever for the project they're working on, they just toss it. And so I'm just like, hey, like, can I get that collection of foam over there? And they're like, sure. And I'm cool, thanks. Like, I'll be your dumpster. Just throw it all at me. Like, I'll just go put it in my car and I'm good. So I've lucked out that way. I've gotten a lot of foam that I'm trying to throw away. And I ask for it, of course, just to make sure it's all in the up and up. Yeah, right? Anyway, oh, why am I in Steam? Okay, so not gonna lie, I just saw Dead by Daylight there. I've been ridiculously addicted. I want to play it so bad. So let me see on here if this sounds any different. Cross-platform. I don't know. The progress isn't there though, right? Like they haven't incorporated that, because that's big for me. We got the mobile too. I think it actually is better. Version is better. I was playing I was playing Dead by Daylight with, I always put it in the title Breland, but basically my wife. She was the one who I always say did a voice in Broadway 2, and then she's doing like voice packs and she's voicing the female characters in No Room in Hell 2. Let's find this. It was pretty funny. We were like all drinking and playing Dead by Daylight the other day.
Good ass.
And this was 5 hours in, so we were feeling great.
Them though.
Well, not necessarily with him. It's just Survivor generalness. Yeah, I don't have anything good on it. Other than the perk I'm trying to get.
Take the damn compliment. Kieran,
Never.
is this what it's like?
Never.
Holy
It is what it's
balls.
like. Yes, 100%.
fucking A.
Like
I'm just trying to compliment you,
1,000%.
and you're like, not really. Nah.
So
Holy
true.
shit, dude.
With women, I don't know what it is. Love them, but
God.
it's like, does this
Never.
dress make me look fat? No, not at all. You look great. No, I don't. It's like, oh fuck. Oh. It's always how it
Get
goes.
extra.
Look, I stroke my own ego enough. Thank you very much.
And that's fine.
He's like,
But
I
if
stroke my
someone's
own
gonna
ego
throw
enough.
You a compliment? Fucking take it, man. Oh,
I just
my
love that she
Lord.
actually acknowledges. She's like, is this what it's like
I
with
like
me?
how
I'm like,
I say this as I am
yep.
exactly a fucking hypocrite to it.
You always know it's gonna be a good night when she can't pronounce words.
Okay. I like how these backpacks look large.
Her like the level of intoxication directly correlates with the loudness. It's so funny.
And then
Like
no
we
one
make fun of it all the
specifies.
time.
No
We're
one
like,
says what
Bree,
they fucking put in their
we're
backpack.
tired. Like, shout us a
Just-
story.
It's good. It met all my needs. Okay, bitch. What are your needs? What did
All right,
fulfill
Upbar.
for you?
What you got?
Would you make fun of a grown woman if she was wearing a backpack with the child's character on it?
You're looking at a backpack with a child's character on it, aren't you?
It's fucking on clearance, okay? And
What are we talking here?
Wait, what kind of
Topic or
character?
not?
Yeah. Use a GF skate.
I
Is it
don't
Mickey
even
Mouse or
understand.
Goku?
okay, if it's Goku,
No, you know what? I take that back. Goku is not a child's character. I would wear a Goku backpack.
I would. Me too.
Fuck
What
that.
are we talking? Just say
I
the
rock the
character.
dragon. Dragon Ball
I don't
Z.
even want to say it. I don't even want to say it
Do it.
because I know.
Is it Care Bear?
You guys, it is not Care Bear. I just know you guys are gonna destroy me for it.
I mean,
It
no
is.
promises.
It is some Disney princesses.
Frozen 2?
How the fuck did you know? Are you watching? What
No,
I'm doing?
no.
The
That's just the
camera is
only
right
relevant
behind me,
Disney
Garrett.
princess right now. Huh?
I said the camera is right behind me right now.
No, it's shut up.
Frozen, questionable. Possibly.
I'm just saying.
I
would
feel
you
like
make
I
fun
would.
of somebody?
Yes. I'm just gonna go.
I'm just being honest with myself too because I would as well.
I mean, I would make fun of you for that. I wouldn't go
Wow.
up to a
So
stranger
you
and
wouldn't-
do it, but
What?
yeah, because
Wow.
we give each other
Yeah, it's
shit
not like I'm gonna
constantly.
sit on the butt. It's not like I'm gonna be walking down the street like, ha ha.
Yeah.
making point
But if it's someone I
laughing.
know, I'm gonna be like, wow,
Okay.
that looks ridiculous.
I'm just saying, like, if somebody walked by me, no, I wouldn't ridicule them, but I would definitely snicker. I would. Being completely honest with you. But this backpack is super cheap. It's less than $30. And I know the Mickey Mouse one looks
Oh, yeah,
too
that might be
babyish,
hard if you
Garrett,
have a phone.
So to fulfill that.
Oh, I was just curious. I wasn't.
There
I
is a
wasn't
Mickey Mouse
suggesting.
one.
I don't know. It's anyway. We had fun. I just love how I immediately was like Frozen 2, and she's like, "What? Are you watching me?" Like I totally know she was looking behind her. It's hilarious. Yeah, it's sure she could. I don't know. She's a nurse, so I'm sure she's worried about that while we're completely botching the pandemic response. Alright, so now I kind of have to jump into the DMS and see if I can fix some stuff. Before I do that, I will be right back in a minute. Sorry. GFscape is for both model and sound. Or GCFscape is... You can extract pretty much anything. Here, let me see. GCF... Do I still have it? I have it somewhere on this computer. I do. I have to. I've used this so many times. Desktop. GCFscape. Yep. All right, so searches 10 terabytes or so of drives. They're somewhere. Let me see. So anyway, this is Wwise. It's WWISE. It's what we use for the dynamic music system. Throwing a few things in there, like a piano theme based on Angel's Plea. A new vision of people. Let's see, and then for you, Isaac, let's see my chat. Open this up. Oh. It's a download for it from an archived version of NEMS tools, which actually I didn't know like left the internet. So here's what you do: you go here. To the application, you go File, Open. No Room in Hell, I believe, is under wherever your Steam library is. Mine is on a different drive. Steam Apps, go to Common, No Room in Hell, and then No Room in Hell again. Yep, and then at the bottom, you'll see all these different like. This is basically like if you zip up something and separate it into like 200 megabyte like archives essentially. But the main one, as long as you load that, you get access to all 25 combined. So you just do No Room in Hell directory essentially, dir, and then it will open up. Have your sound. Literally anything that you can just extract and play. Music. So you have music is actually not where the music is. You want DMS, dynamic music system. You have ambience, evac, safe, tension 1, 2, that kind of thing. So songs that they use on like a situational basis. Spawn is usually what you heard like in the actual spawn room. Evac. Pass, for example. You can play it from there, or you can extract it. So this is exactly how you get the entire soundtrack and far more for free. Defector, this is old as hell. Or it really... I don't even think we used it. Ironically, one of my favorite. Yeah, dude, seriously. Like, if you like the music, jump on there, extract it out, listen to it. I mean, I've probably not done the greatest job of putting all the music out there. I tried doing it with my SoundCloud. I even paid to like expand my SoundCloud to fit more songs because I took up all the free space years ago. And then I know we have the full soundtrack on YouTube for free, and then it is an option to buy, you know, as a DLC on Steam. But you know, I mean, if you want access to a lot of the ones that we weren't able to fit on the soundtrack, this is the way to do it, really. This is actually the Steam trailer theme before it became something, or before it was made. So this was really early, so it sounds pretty bad. Yes, FLAC. Yeah, the different formats in Bandcamp. You can't beat that. They give you everything. It's actually, I was shocked on all the different platforms. It's on Amazon, Bandcamp, Xbox Live Music or something like that. Like Microsoft Music. I don't know what it's called, but I searched just for shits and giggles and was like blown away when I saw it on there. Yeah, it's on like everything I can think of. iTunes. So it's the same company that basically, yeah, I know. I don't know what it is. It's if you look on Xbox Live, and it was a few years ago. It's like 360 days. Okay, so many years ago. What else? Yeah, so it's basically the same company that keeps copywriting striking me whenever I use my own music. Like, I got a copyright strike for playing Mellow. Not a strike. I shouldn't. It's not a strike. I got claimed or whatever my live stream when I was playing Mellow from the actual save file, which I want to like contest it and be like, I was not playing any music. I was playing these 4 instruments that is playing the original notes that comprise that song that I made. Like, but I wasn't actually playing that song. I was playing 4 different instruments that made up that song. So I don't think that's the right judgment. Counting Zombies was the name of the Steam trailer theme. I forgot. I think it's not Prodigy. I don't know, but counting people like sheep to the beat of war drums or something like that. I forgot what the song is called, but that's where Counting Zombies came from. It sounded like a lot like that song. Run and Gun. Resident Evil. Urgency is anything you see, Isaac, when you're looking through this, it says urgency is Arpley map. Oh, I should say I didn't like record or use any samples from that song. I merely tried to mimic that song essentially, and that was on purpose in the beginning. That's why I named it Counting Zombies, because like Max literally told me I love this song and I like want something that sounds like it, and I was like, all right, like I'll use all what I sampled was everything in that song is a sound effect from the game. So even like the switching sound, like as a build up, let's see, it is where is it? I totally lost it. Counting Zombies. Where is it? Let's hit the exits. So anyway, even right here, this build. Those two little clicks you hear in the background is the dry fire sound effects from I think it's the 1911 and something else. So when you try to fire it, it's the you're out of ammo dry fire sound. So it like clicks back and forth like that. This right here. Sounds like a clock almost. Specify I did not sample stuff from the song, the actual song that was mimicking. It's all samples from the game, sound effects. Like even that whoosh, that was the sound of that axe. Sledgehammer. Literally everything. Gunshots became hits. The actual in the beginning, I think all the hits are. I'll think about everything in this beginning is. This one's really on the nose because this one. But all this stuff it's all the different barricading sounds. It's all the board sounds. Yeah, and then so basically spawn is when you first spawn. Anything like a lot of this old stuff. I don't think Melody of Darkness was used. Oh, it was. No, not the vocal version. So old. So old. Yeah, I left a lot of the stuff in here. I just didn't bother taking it out. Ironically, I thought it'd be fun to look back on years later. So, spawn is when you start out. Tension safe is essentially if you're in a certain area where zombies cannot spawn. That was few and far in between, so that's why you don't see much in there. Ambience was not being targeted by zombies, like essentially replace safe. So you got your mellow journey, which is a slightly faster version of empty, the much faster version of empty. Talk about full raindrop, which is Broadway 2, and the shorter version. Yeah, so anyway, anything like when a zombie's not targeting you, and then you have your tension 1, which I think is if there's 1 zombie targeted on you, or 2, and they're within a certain proximity. There's your drive. I was watching Walking Dead. That's what inspired this. Evil Kid Tension 1. I think that was Brett. Or Bren. Bren was so any of this Caustic Reverie stuff is Bren, and he does it. He goes by The Forgotten. That's his screen name. Mine's Thought. Anything that has Caustic Reverie in it is him. So actually, a lot of the songs people like, as far as ambience, is him. Yeah, like this. Classic. That one's him. I hear this all the time on Broadway. He actually came out with an album. It just kind of slid under the radar, but if I can... It's like... No More Room in Hell OST Volume 3? Something? Or Volume 2? He just like kind of came out with it and just asked us if it was okay, and we were like, of course. Yeah. It's got a ton of songs on there too. This one was him. I don't even know if that was. Remember if that was used. I should. Funny enough, let's see which ones are. I'm sure I've already been copyright claimed at this point. And I don't recognize those as much. I don't know if he came out with a third one though. Let's see. Yeah, he did come out with the third one. I thought he did. This one, yeah. Everyone loves this one. I love this one. That was always more his style. I was more into piano and strings and everything. So like this, these are my kind of, these are mine. Like Journey. Boom. I think this one's pretty prevalent on, yeah, what is it? The Jason one. Having a brain fart with it. I do like Close Quarters, yeah. Like, yeah. Basically, this, that one, I think is pretty much Broadway 2. Camp Blood, thank you. Nutbar, you saved my sanity. Thank you. Yeah, so actually it's funny because like his Close Quarters one sounds very similar. Like you hear this one that I just played, or that's playing right now, and then Close Quarters. They sound like they could be made by the same person, which is why a lot of people don't know that there was actually a second composer that came in later. Like he worked on, I forgot what else he worked on, but he was like dabbling in music, or he did music on the side and he wanted to just contribute some stuff and asked me if I was like gonna take offense from it, and I was like, no man, I'm like, get in there. And yeah, and he did some good stuff. Yeah, I mean, I don't think they're pouring any more effort into. It's all the, like, even Riley, who did all the testing on No Room in Hell 1, he's moving over to, I mean, he's been doing the testing for 2 for a while, so I mean, like, all the effort's over on 2. But they didn't stop working on 1 until they opened up the workshops, so and they created a way that, like, you can essentially put your own content in there and keep it alive. Arply, except for that synth, everything in Arply, the percussion, the melody, the lead, everything is all piano. Like the little like hits and everything is literally someone hitting a piano with like objects, even like drumsticks, essentially just using that on a piano. Oh no, that's the backwards one. Like that. I'm off. I'm like watching myself in the camera. that's someone hitting a piano. I think with a key. Like literally hitting a piano with a key. Sorry, I've completely slipped into memory lane. Anyway, that is how you use that application to look up every asset for No More Room in Hell if you want to take anything using Gmod or do whatever with it. I don't even know. Necessarily feeling fixing this issue right now. Oh, well, thank you guys for reliving memory lane with me. That was my infection rate. They're all the newer songs. Actually, while playtesting today, it was awesome because it was real low. So the real low version at 57 is like this. Wait a minute, what? Oh, yeah. So full concept. It'll sound like this. So then I saw someone, a zombie in a doorway in the distance. It started fading in this. And as soon as I killed them, someone mentioned they were in that church, but they were in trouble. And when I ran through the door to help them, it just burst into this. I was just like, goosebumps. And there's actually a high one in between, so it fades. Let's do this. It fades past this, and then it fades into this, and then finally, like when I went right through the door and was probably immediately targeted by or 3 zombies or more were made aware of my presence. It just jumped to this. Oh yeah, for sure. And that's basically the main goal, is making sure all this stuff lines up the way it should. So. Yeah, that's how pretty much everything is being made. Like. Revert this. Yeah, I'm not even gonna save this, so I'll just up everything. Gameplay, game settings, go up 12. There we go. Remind me not to save this, otherwise I might blow out eardrums when it hits the game. So like, okay, this is another one that kicked in. So 535. So this is just how it sounds when you're like exploring. This is the low. I barely throw in anything extra. So we'll start at 37. So then on mid, yeah, me too. That's right. Initially, I originally made it for like competition. I'll check it out for sure. Isaac. Yeah, I'll look. No, this is high, so step away from combat. Alright, so same part finally if you're in combat. So this, yep, movement. This is where it's finally about to like hit its high point, I guess. Action. Dude, saving someone today, like coming in with a shotgun and just like getting a zombie off Max and like I think it was Max in there and to this music was just so fucking cool. There's like a little more like that, I don't know. This was like one of my first, because I missed the last 2 weeks, so for the most part this is one of my first like major times coming back and testing music. So hearing a lot of the stuff that I implemented, like start working out in game was yeah, I'm totally cool with this. Sounds like fucking good music. Oh, I love it. Can't wait till everyone gets played. I can't wait till I get to play with everyone. Alright. Well, you know what I think I'm gonna do? I think I'm gonna like a 5-minute break and then play some Dead by Daylight before I literally crash because it's like 11, almost 11:40. Yeah, exactly. Like anything scripted, like if the music only like comes up because holy crap, where do you live? Australia? I'm trying to think. I work with a lot of people in Sydney, so it sounds like Sydney hours. Oh, yeah, okay. You know what's funny? I am currently in the process of applying for dual citizenship with Finland because my grandpa is a Finnish citizen that came over here. And so I'm just trying to see. No reason in particular. I don't know what would be happening right now in America that would make someone want to look into their dual citizenship, but wink, wink. But yeah, I'm looking at my dual citizenship for Finland. I mean, it can't hurt, right, to have homes. Yeah. Put that in a bug out bag. Yeah, I would. It's like it sucks because even like submitting your application is like over $600, like US dollars. Yeah. Yeah, and who knows in America when something's gonna go wrong, start going wrong for the first time. Sorry, it's hard to say without laughing. It is, yeah, 6 months. That's why I'm doing it now. Who knows? Not to save this. Oh, see, here's all my installs for this. Right, I'll try. Do my best. Considering that every week feels like 6 months. Yeah, I'll try. Hey, I'm going to take like a quick 5-minute and then I'm going to play some Dead by Daylight because I want to get some kind of gaming in before I go to bed. literally spend my whole day like doing yard work and hanging out with the kids and stuff like that, which isn't a bad thing, but it's also not free time. So yeah, give me a few minutes. If you guys are up for it, I'm gonna hop back on and probably play killer. got some stuff to work out. But thanks for hanging. If you guys don't come back, thanks for hanging. I appreciate it. I appreciate fun with you. And yeah, I will definitely do this again and share stuff that is generally being shared because I'm bad at keeping that stuff a secret. So I don't see you guys. Have a good night. And like I said, I'll be back on 5 minutes probably, and I'll jump back on and be killing some survivors. See you guys.